Frankfurt. This train is for Glasgow Central. The next stop is Kings Park.
That. I think that's oil rigs over there, oil something, also I don't know what it is. But there's the infamous train bridge. And look, just happened to cross this little beach on the Forth River, all on my own. Quite inquisitive of what that post is over there on the island, so I'm gonna go check it out. So, don't know what that is. Gonna go and have a look. Looks like some kind of concrete structure. Just gonna have a look and see what it's all about. Looks like it's, I don't know. Don't know what this is. It's got piping, old piping there. Looks really ancient. Must be some sort of water pump or something leading off into the river. As you can see, the tide is down. We're gonna go onto those rocks over there. But yeah, let's carry on. You know, I'm glad that I chose to go along this little path. It was a path which came off the main area of the Cramond Walkway, I believe it's called. I'm glad that I did it, so that I can just find out what, you know, find surprising things like that. Anyway, I'm going to keep the camera rolling, and looks like now that the river's down, we can cross over. I've already got the shell. You can see shells on the floor. I'm taking a shell home with me, you know, for a souvenir. And these, I'm not sure what these used to be. Did they used to be like harbour? Remains of like a harbour or a pier or something like that. It's amazing what, you know, comes up when the water's down. This is what I needed, guys. This is what I needed. Been stuck in most of the week, and I needed to be out and about. Look at that over there. So that island you see in the far distance is a World War island, and that one over there is another island. Looks like someone's been walking their dog. Let's go and go over here. I mean, you can hear the sounds of like the cars and stuff, but actually the river is quite quiet, if I'm honest. Looks like some sort of structure. You see that there? Some sort of structure. So I'm going to do like a walk around, see if I can get up there. The ground has gone quite soft, to be honest, but look at that. Over there is Crummond, where we camped. I don't know what that is. So this looks like it would be like a little island. It looks like I can climb up nicely, so I'm going to attempt with one hand. If I can't, I'll stop recording and just come back to you guys. Actually, I'm going to stop. So I have just climbed up this, and what I see before me looks like concrete where there used to be like pillars. You can see the wood in there. I'll just go over and stand up on this. You can see the wood here. I think this used to be some sort of pier, because you can see over there the legs of where the pier used to be, and maybe boats came here and just moored, you know, against it. I'm gonna go up onto there. So I'm on top of it now. Definitely looks like boats used to come and moored, but you know, if I hadn't come here, I wouldn't know what this was about. And it's all part of the exploration, isn't it, really? Finding out what it is. So basically, as I was saying, that I think used to be a long pier or something from the mainland, and here I think is the final place leading into the river. Okay, so just come off the beaten path there, and I think the site is possibly in this direction, so I'm just going to go up. I followed a little path which you can see over there, but I don't know where it's going, so I'm just going to trudge through. It's all part of the adventure. Okay, on a hill of some sort, but I can't see anything. I'm just going to keep going. Ooh. I know it's around in this area somewhere. Oh, I think I've seen it. Is that it there? I'm just going to keep trudging forward. I love doing this. Pure adventure. Trying not to get tripped over though. Maybe not. Oh, I don't even know where I'm going. Might have to consult the maps because I might be going the wrong way. Blimey, being like trampled down so much. Actually, I think that might be it up there. I'm going to just go over there, see what it is, and if I've gone the wrong way, I'll consult the maps and I'll come back to you guys. It's a bit of a climb up, so I'm going to keep going that way. Seems like some sort of little path, or is that just me wishful thinking? That is a little path. Had a beautiful little moment at the river. Let's go this way. What I'm looking for is a World War II fortification. Found it. Found it. Just as I was speaking, the cable's coming out of my pocket. Can you see that? Let's just climb up. Look at that, guys. Look at this. Oh man. Right. Knew there was a path, because as you can see the path goes that way. But look at this. Look at that. Probably came the hard way, knowing me. Look at this though. Amazing. This should be some sort of lookout. Trees coming down there, so I will climb up here. Oh. So we've got all the old railings there. Look at the old screws along here. Nature has completely overgrown this place, but you can see the railings where they probably kept the ammunition casings. Look at that over there. Wow, there's more. Oh my gosh, this is such a gold mine. Wow. Okay, this was not planned. This is exciting. I'm just gonna keep recording and going, but yeah, this was where a gun was headed, and this was where a gun was, and I think I read that this was to shoot down airplanes from above. and also airplanes that went into the mainland that way. This, I believe, was World War One and World War Two. I'll type the correct information across the screen. But yeah, I knew this was here. I knew it. But look at this. I'm just going to back away a bit so you guys can see. Look at that. Remains of World War One and Two. Incredible. So look in there. That's where they would have kept the ammunition. Look at the older pillars there. The old railings. It's absolutely phenomenal. And look, it goes down more. Wow, it's like a building. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. We've got to go in. Got to go in there. I don't really need a torch either. So, look at this old railings here, guys. Just got to watch my footing. It's a bit shaky, as you can see. Probably put, like, I don't know, a lamp or something there. Or latches, some sort. Let's go in. Look at the roof. Wow. I need to get a proper look at the place. This is absolutely amazing. What a treat. I thought I'd never find this. Thought I'd never find this. Anyway, let's move on. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Look at that. I think some sort of like ladder or something. I don't know. But yeah, keep moving. Let's go over to that one. This is like pure Indiana Jones stuff going on here, guys. I knew it was here. I had a feeling. Look at that. Another one of those rooms. Look at the ceiling there. Just so that you can see properly. I think that's the old steam train. Absolutely amazing. And I only discovered this yesterday. Accidental discovery. Look under there. Amazing. Just on the fourth Fife River, whatever it is. So look at these. I don't know what these used to be. They must have had some pretty massive guns or something here. What a find! Pretty massive guns. That's a big platform. Let's just try and get up onto it. I think it's got steps. Has it? can see the one which we've just explored over there. And over there. Right. Just gonna place you guys down while I climb up. Look at that, look at the bolts and the bronze plating of the guns there. It must have been, back in the day, that must have been cleared so that any boats coming down the river, they could have just shot at it, you know. But look at that, I've never been in one where the platform is just so circular, like so clear. We're quite high up. We've got that building down there to explore as well. I did not expect, well, I didn't expect this yesterday when I discovered it, but yeah, look at that. Absolutely amazing. And that over there, we went over there, amazing. I wonder if this is just it, or is there any more? Who knows? Let's find out. I think there's going to be a big series, guys, of Fife World War II fortifications, because this is just phenomenal. I'm not going to go down that way because that's a bit dangerous, so let's go back around. I know that there is one on the other side of the river in I think it's North Queensbury, just Queensferry, not Bury, but I think it's been converted into gardening and stuff like that. Yeah, these definitely used to be like ammo. Sorry, just trying to adjust the camera. Oh, I am so buzzing for this. This has just been amazing. I needed this, to be honest, guys. I needed this. Oh, man. Right, let's go down. Go down this way. Whoa! That was a bit of a rundown. Okay, we are now at this one, which is quite a big one if you think about it. I'm just gonna go to the front and turn around so you guys can actually see what I'm on about. Right, look at that. It's a big building. Let's I don't know what's caused that. Looks like a bonfire. This will be a cool place to camp, but I wouldn't do it on my own. Look at the bars on the windows. Look at that. Massive room. I don't think I've ever been in a building where the bars have been on the windows like this. Look at that. Metal sticking out. Must have been for a table of some sort. It's pretty cool. Yeah, tables. I doubt there'll be beds. Or would they be beds? Do you think? Some sort of hatch there as well. I won't use my torch because it's like, Actually, I might use my torch just so that you guys can see a bit more clearly. Yeah, I'm just gonna place you guys. Yeah. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I love doing this. I hope you enjoy the videos as well, guys, because you know I'm just going to continue making them for myself. I love coming onto history and discovering history that I haven't discovered before. Oh yeah, there's more. I'll show you on the camera afterwards. I also had like a nice little explore on the Forth River as well, which obviously you guys saw too. Amazing. Right, just swap over. Okay, so what I've just seen is over there, look, some more shelves as well. Can you imagine how long these have been here for? This used to be thriving, bustling, you know, like World War, whatever, World War One, Two, and now it's nothing. It's just empty shelves. Leading into the big room. Was this like an operations area? Seemed fairly empty. Got little windows here looking out. Must have been where they shot at the enemies. But yeah, this is quite amazing. I like how the doors are curved as well. Just one last look around. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop here and research this area to see if there's any other buildings, because we've covered the two up there and we've covered this. Are there any more? I'll be back soon. Okay, so as I was about to leave, I did notice something which I completely missed on the outside. First of all, what is this? Obviously that's a stone, I know, but that. And second of all, look at these shutters. Oh my gosh. It's quite stiff as well. Can't be moved. Some more of that. And I actually read, and I'm correcting myself right now, these were First World War. First World War. So this is over, I don't know, like a couple of 100 years old. But it stood the test of time. Like, they must have had like a, you know, I don't know, like a tank or something. Not a tank, but you know what I mean, like stores, because you can see where the roof was along there. I mean, that is like, that can't be moved. That's like rusted. You can see where the remains of the rust of the shutters used to be as well. It's incredible. Look at that. Am I the only one who gets excited by that? You know, also I've just seen, also what a beautiful day, and look at the scenery, what a beautiful day. But also I've just seen drain pipe there. Must have been some sort of drain pipe, but it's now grown like a flower pot. This is a pure find. So basically they must have used this as like barracks and, you know, planning defences against the Germans as they came through. Germans, and I don't know who else they were against, I can't remember off the top of my head, but in there was the planning, up there with the guns. And before I go, guys, I'm gonna climb up onto the roof of this place. I've got to. This is a pure gem of a find, and I only found it by accident on Google. So yeah, look at that. That's a saw. That's definitely not First World War though. Definitely not. It does make me wonder why this wasn't used in the Second World War. Right, I'm up on the roof. I don't feel like I'm safe enough to walk across, so I'm gonna just go up onto here and just look. Ventilation. Ventilation for you know, everyone as they were inside. Look over there. There's that gun emplacement there. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Well guys, this is it from me. I hope you enjoyed this video. There will be more explores, and please press the like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.